Today we're going to learn how to make a quiz on Canvas. I'm just going to start by adding a quiz to this module, Module 1. So I'll go to the module, click Add. We're going to add a quiz, and it's a new quiz, and we're going to name it Practice Quiz. I'll add it now to the assignments group. You can always change the group that you've added it to later on. And then we'll just hit Add Item. And it's going to show up at the bottom of our module. By the way, if you don't want to add a quiz to a module, if that's not how you're running your class, you can also go to Quizzes, click that, and add a quiz that way. All right, so here's our quiz. It's called Practice Quiz. We'll open it up, and we'll start to edit it. There's its title, and I'm going to write in some instructions. This is a quiz about the first Harry Potter book. And I'm going to set up my quiz so that students can take it again and again until they get the grade that they like. You can also set up quizzes so students can take them only once. So here we go. This is a quiz about the first Harry Potter book, and I'm going to give them the instruction right here. You may take this quiz as many times as you like, and the grade book will keep your highest grade. And then I'm going to set it up so that it actually does that. It's a graded quiz. I put it in the assignment group assignments. I would like it to shuffle the answer. I'm not going to have any time limit on it. I'm going to allow multiple attempts. I'm going to ask it to keep the highest quiz score. And I'm going to allow them any number of attempts. If I wanted to, I could click Allowed Attempts and specify a number of times they can try it. After the quiz, I'm going to let students see their quiz responses. And I'm going to let them see the correct answers at the end. If you don't want them to see the correct answers, that's fine too. Just uncheck that box. I would like my quiz to show only one question at a time. And I am going to let students go back and forth if they want to change their answers after they've made them, so I'm not going to lock the questions after answering. Finally, I'm going to assign it to everyone in my class. And if I wanted to, I could put in a due date. And I could also make it available from some date until another date. Remember, if you want the quiz to be unable to be retaken after the due date, then you need to set the available until date to that time. Okay? All right. So that's all set. Now I'm going to start making up the questions. Here comes my first new question. And we'll start easily. We'll do a multiple choice question. All right. What house does the hat sort Harry Potter into? And the correct answer is Gryffindor. And possible but incorrect answers would be, let's say, Slytherin and Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw. Okay, so we have this correct answer, some incorrect answers. Very important, you need to hit Update Question. Okay, now we'll set up a new question. This is another multiple choice question, but I'm going to have it have multiple correct answers. All right. So, who are Ron Weasley's siblings? Okay. And one of his siblings is Ginny. And one of his siblings is Charlie. So I'm going to mark that as a correct answer. And one of his siblings is Percy. And one of his siblings is Fred. Oh, we need more. One of his siblings is George. Have I got them all? I think so. No, I don't. I forgot Bill. Bill. And then we'll put in one false one. Oh, how about Draco? All right, so you can see I've set it up. All the correct answers are marked as correct. The incorrect answer isn't marked. And we hit update question. All right, let's add a new question. First thing, oh, I forgot something. We'll edit it later. Let's see. How about a matching question? All right. Match the students with their animals. So let's see. Hermione brought a cat, and Ron brought a rat, and Harry brought an owl, and let's see, Neville brought a toad. Good. And we could add more if we wanted to. One note, if one side of your matching has quite long sentences perhaps, those need to go on the left. Shorter stuff can go on the right. If you try to write a long sentence on the right, you're going to see it doesn't display properly on Canvas. Hit update question. Remember I said I'd made a mistake in the previous question? So let's go back while we're thinking about it and edit it. Click the edit button. I forgot to tell people, mark all that are correct. That way they know it's a multiple correct answer problem. When they take the quiz, actually, a problem that has multiple correct answers will have square checkboxes, and a question that has only one correct answer will have round checkboxes, but students don't always notice that. All right, so I've made my edit. I'm going to hit update question, and now we're back again. Let's see, let's try something even more complex. Let's try a fill in the blank question. Now, where are those? Fill in the blank. Okay, so here's our question text. Draco Malfoy is sorted. Now, better question. Something that has more possible answers. The head teacher of Gryffindor is, and then I'm gonna make a little, you can make a little underline blank, or you can just leave it like that. And now we're gonna put possible correct answers. These are all answers that you would accept. So I would accept McGonagall, and I would accept Minerva McGonagall, and I would accept, let's see, Professor McGonagall, and I would probably accept Professor Minerva McGonagall. Capitalization, by the way, doesn't matter, but you need to think of every answer that you would accept as correct and list them all there. You can add as many as you want. Okay, and hit update question. If the student types in any of those answers, they will be automatically graded as correct. Let's add another question. Let's add an essay question. How am I going to word this? Hermione, Ron, and Neville. Oops, Hermione, Ron, Harry, and Neville each bring a different animal with them to Hogwarts. How do the different animals that they bring reflect their own personalities and circumstances? Okay? And it's always a good idea in one of these open questions to give students an idea of at what length they're supposed to answer. So I'm going to say, in a paragraph, explain how the different animals that they bring reflect their own personalities and circumstances. There we go. And we'll update that question. So I think that's enough for now. Let's hit save and publish. You can also just save and not have it published yet, but we'll do it all at once. Save and publish. All right, and let's see if it turned up where it was supposed to. There's our practice quiz. Okay, let's take it. It looks a little different to us because we're in teacher mode than it might to a student, but this will give us a good idea of what it looks like. Preview. Okay, and we asked it to show one question at a time, so that's what we've got. What house does the hat sort Harry Potter into? The answer is Gryffindor. Next. Who are Ron Weasley's siblings? Mark all that are correct. Ginny, Percy, Fred, Charlie, George, and Bill. Next. Match the students with their animals. Let's see. Hermione brought the cat, Ron brought the rat, Harry brought the owl, and Neville brought the toad. Next. The head teacher of Gryffindor is McGonagall. Hermione, Ron, Harry, and Neville each bring a different animal with them to Hogwarts. In a paragraph, explain how the different animals that they bring reflect their own personalities and circumstances. Well, I could make you watch me type in my personal feelings about this, but I won't. We'll just type. And notice that students can enter. Oh, they can use boldface. They can format their text too. So we'll type a little bit. And we're done now, so we'll hit Submit Quiz. And just like the students, we'll get to see how we did. Oh, we only got 4 out of 5. Oh, that's because the essay hasn't been graded yet. So we were correct about Gryffindor, correct about all the siblings of Ron Weasley. We did our matching of students and animals. We got the name of Minerva McGonagall right. But this one hasn't been graded yet. Our essay hasn't been graded yet. A teacher will get these things on Canvas and be able to grade them. So right now as the student, I have 4 out of 5. If I get full credit when the teacher grades it, then I'll have a 5 out of 5. And my grade is put directly in the Canvas gradebook.